we'll take those queens and make sure that members of the club get them to evaluate them. So this is all full brood. Those are not active. But this hive right now has a real good start on wintering over because it's got plenty of food.
Even with all the competition, it's got food.
Yeah, this one's going really well. See, this is one. This is another example of putting a medium frame or a shallow frame down into a full hive of bees, and how they'll pull the bottom out with drone comb. And you can use that when there's a drone brood in there. There's no brood in this frame that's capped over, but the queen is still over here. They're not producing any drones right now at all. And she's not laying over here. This is almost a full frame of honey. But this is winter stores. There's another shallow frame. What we can do is put our deep frames from the nukes down into a frame. Now, there's honey here, here, and here. So, if we need honey for any of our hives to feed with, this hive can provide some.
You're going to put it back in the same place? Or
no, I'm just going to put it over here.
Does it matter if you change them around, if they're equal in
Well,
pollen and
what
honey?
I do is I move my brood center toward the center,
Okay.
and I put my honey frames to the outside, which is more or less the natural way that the bees will build their own nest. And you don't want to mix up a lot of brood frames right now. In other words, a lot of people in the spring of the year will put a new comb, new foundation between two frames of brood.
In order for them to draw it out.
To draw it out, right. And the queen will move in there and start laying. But at this time of the year, we're going to start thinking about winter and getting that honey where the bees are going to be using it. Okay, one more hive here. This one will be probably pretty weak. Maybe this is one that we will. This is very deep on top. I don't think we're going to need that. What we got here. Let's see now, what's a queen? Would this be a Russian queen? This would have been one of the cells that we tried to raise.
No, this was we didn't have one, and you provided the queen.
Oh yeah. This is that weak queen.
Yeah.
There's no brood here.
But she's marked.
Brood on that one. I see her too.
You see the queen?
Yeah, she's on this.
On mine?
Where is she?
She's running around.
Isn't that her?
No, that's a drone. Oh, she's got a red mark on her. I saw
Oh,
it.
yeah, there she
right
is.
There. Right here. Yeah.
Where'd she go?
She's right here.
I lost her. I have to switch.
Was she trying to get somewhere dark? Or?
Boy, she's moving.
Yeah, she's
moving fast. But you know what's interesting is they seem like they always get out of her way.
well,
She must. Yeah, but they kind of go backwards. And,
Well, when you have them in an observation hive, they seem to be climbing all over her.
Yeah. This really wouldn't be a bad frame to put into an observation hive and then just eliminate the queen afterwards and combine it with another hive.
I started thinking of that when they start talking about the new health care plan and these getting rid of the old people. I keep thinking of the queen. We're doing that. Slippery
All the
slope.
time.
Yes, and the older you get, the more you think about it.
I know.
It enters your mind from time to time.
Yeah, they're big things.
Yeah,
So
she's
she's
still
laying.
laying.
She doesn't have much honey, but they've got some. They're not starving.
I've got an observation hive, and they've been taking all the honey out of it.
That's it.
Okay, they've got a supersedure cell. You want to take a picture of a supersedure cell?
Yeah.
That's a good one. They've just got one cell.
And is something already out of there? Or
No,
finished
you
it?
can see the royal jelly in there.
Oh,
There's,
okay.
Yeah.
There's a larva in there. and it will be capped over in another day or two.
So then that's a good thing. It doesn't mean they're swarming. It just means
They're going to replace their queen.
Okay.
Right. And now, you haven't seen any drones, have you?
Just that one that Don pointed out a minute
Yeah.
ago.
Okay. I forgot
here.
that one. Yeah. But you don't see very many drones in a hive right now. This is the first drone John pointed out that I think I've seen.
Well, when this cell, when she hatches and goes on her mating flight, who's going to mate with her?
Well, probably there are drones around. Joe's probably got some drones in his hives. Depends
some
on
out
how
there.
well fed the bees are. If the bees are well fed, they'll produce drones. If they're on the verge of starvation, guess what?
Drones first.
No drones.
There's no drones.
So you get back over this death
They'll kick them out. Don't feed them. Okay, well this thing is really not going to survive the winter.
Take it.
This one's not. Even with a feeder on it, you can't get it to.
No, it's got the bees that are in this hive would not sustain a winter cluster.
Look
I've got
how,
it.
look how obvious
Oh, you have it. Okay.
this drones are
Yeah.
compared to this.
Right.
I mean, it's really.
Well, this is a frame that I put. If you see the wire coming down, I put an Illinois or medium frame in here, and then the bees
Medium
filled
foundation
out
in
the
it.
drone comb below it.
Yeah.
The same thing happened on this frame as happened on these shallow frames, except they've built their comb onto the bar at the bottom, and here they belted at the bottom of the comb.
Okay.
Now, what happens if you put that, if it were full and you put that in an extractor? Would it kind of tear it out of there?
Yes.
Not kind.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. We've got a hive that we definitely are not going to save. We'll just combine it. We'll probably take this box and put it on top of that box and move frames from the nukes into that box. It's always much better to have one good, strong hive instead of a bunch of weak hives. Because the weak hive just doesn't make it. We came out here today specifically for is to look at the hives that we put the new frames into. And
Have you looked at them?
I just set the boxes on top Wednesday night.
No, have you looked at them today?
No.
Oh, you guys
No,
just
no.
got here. 'Cause I just got here 1 minute after 12, and I said, wow, looks like they're already done.
And Terry has a little announcement he wants to make too.
Okay, I do too.
He's got good news. He's got good news.
You mean-
and bad news.